What is up, my internet friends and family? I'm Charmx and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be looking at some of the top moments or some of the top times that people got caught. Now, I don't really know what they were caught doing, but I guess we're going to be finding out. Anyway, with that being said, I hope you guys like this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up, and with that being said, let's begin! Alright, so the first one, I'm not even going to try to pronounce this person's name, but they say, called in sick to work one day, saw one of my students at the beach. We nodded as we both realized we were skipping my class. Hashtag I got caught. I don't think it's as bad that the student was skipping class because they do that all the time, but for a teacher to skip class and get caught, oh, that's you might have gotten in trouble for doing that. Anyway, Julie says, I got caught looking up a guy's info on a college computer. I heard his voice behind me telling me how to correctly spell his last name. Oh, that's embarrassing. So the guy was behind you and he corrected you on how to spell his name. Did you end up like going on a date or something afterwards? I mean, that's so embarrassing. Anyway, I called off sick to go to a music festival. The next day my boss said, next time don't stand in the front row. I was on TV. Yeah, I mean, if you're at a music festival and you're not supposed to be, don't stand where cameras are going to be filming, because cameras always film like the first couple rows, so that's a bad mistake on your part. Anyway, after a shower, I stood naked for a sec by the window scratching a cat. Just then, the Google Maps camera car drove by my street. That's very embarrassing. And imagine, like, if you have a friend that looks up your house on Google Maps, and then they see you standing there naked. Do you know how embarrassing that's gonna be? Oh, the awkward conversations you're gonna have. One of the comments on this post is, so what's your address? I'm an underage high school student and was at a strip club. I got caught by my history teacher who was performing on stage. So many questions. I mean, I understand teachers don't get anywhere near the amount of money they should be getting. but a strip club, really? Anyway, every time I watch The Lion King, I reenact the opening scene with my cat. Thanks to my open windows, my neighbors now know too. You better have put on a good show. I went to a sex shop with my wife for the first time. The store assistant greeted me with, "Nice to see you again." I got caught. That would have been an awkward conversation, because one, your wife would automatically think that you're cheating. Just because, you know, if you have never been there before, and then, you know, you're caught going there, she's obviously thinking you're going there for someone else. Anyway, I googled a guy before meeting him. Later, I pulled out my phone to show him a picture of my dog, and he saw the picture of him. Oh, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Alright, so lost my phone at work. My boss called me to help find it. I had forgotten that I made his ringtone, "The bitch is back." Oh, that's horrible. I mean, did you get fired for that? So basically, the boss was calling this person's phone because that way you could, like, you know, track the sound. But the ringtone is "The bitch is back." So the boss is, you know, is gonna hear "The bitch is back." Oh, that's horrible. Saw a hot guy in line and was pretending to squeeze his butt. He stepped back into my hands while I was squeezing. Did you go on a date afterwards? Alright, singing in the shower. I guess I was feeling extra patriotic with the national anthem. The neighbors saluted me for a week. Oh. Maybe your singing was pretty good. Maybe they enjoyed it. Why would you be singing with, like, the window open? Oh, that's embarrassing. Anyway, snuck up behind my husband in a store and grabbed him by the ass. It wasn't my husband. That would be so embarrassing. I had a friend who, I don't know, he was at like a store, and then my friend thought that his other friend was behind him, so he farted and then like, turned his head and was like, "I farted." And the guy behind him, you know, wasn't his friend. It was just a stranger. And the guy's like, "Nice to know." Nice to know that. Oh, that's hilarious. Alright, so I got caught loading my prosthetic leg up with Skittles for sneaking them into a funeral. I guess that's one reason to have a prosthetic leg, but what the hell? Why can't you put your Skittles in, like, your coat pocket like normal people? Why do you have to put them in your prosthetic leg? Your prosthetic leg's for the alcohol. I started barking and growling at my neighbor's cat. When I looked up, she was standing in her backyard watching me. Your neighbor probably thinks you're possessed now, so have fun explaining that. When my boss caught me dozing off at my desk, I raised my head slowly and said, "Amen." To make it look like you're praying. Anyway, guys, that's all for this video. I hope you liked it. There are some more, so if you want me to do a part 2, make sure you let me know in the comments. And yeah, if you did like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, possibly share it with a friend. If you're new, subscribe and join the family today, and I'll see you guys next time. Boop!